Good morning. Today's Monday, November 25th, the week of Thanksgiving, of course. And I got ready this morning. I woke up at 5:30, got ready for the day before coming downstairs to take Honey out because it was still at the same time that I typically take her out. So we just came in. She ate her breakfast and did her duties. I'm supposed to be, let me see. So it's 6:36 in the morning. I'm supposed to be doing remember my last vlog I was talking about, I had a call and I was like, oh, it's for some, I wasn't sure what it was exactly. And I still am not sure. I'm gonna be on some panel. They had asked me a bunch of questions about my personal finances and my story, how social media has changed things with finances and all of that. So they were like, okay, you'll be on a panel November 25th, 7 a.m. your time. So I was like, okay, that's fine, whatever, I'll be up anyway, so I'll just get up earlier. And they're like, we'll send you a link the day of. Well, I have no link, and that's just I don't know, she was super nice, of course, and she still is, she emails me, but when people don't invite me to their calendar, put me on your calendar. I need an invite, I don't want to. That's the easiest thing to do. Then I don't need to wait for a Zoom link. I don't understand it. The other thing happening today, which I'm honestly really annoyed with myself that I even volunteered to do this. I know it will be good for me and I know it's doing a good thing. I just now that I'm in the day of it, I don't feel excited. I never was excited. This is something I wanted to do to step out of my comfort zone, and that is teaching finance, personal finance, in front of people, so in front of a small group of people. And this is with Frontline Housing here in Atlanta, so it's a really cool program, and it would obviously be me volunteering my time. So they help people who are homeless get off the streets. They help them get into motels or hotels or even apartments, I believe, and then they help them to save up money, and throughout this time when they're a part of the Frontline Housing, they have to attend these personal finance classes, I think one a month or something. And I'm gonna be teaching one today with somebody else on budgeting and saving. So obviously I know the material, but having to drive and it is uncomfortable for me. I don't enjoy talking in front of a crowd. Honestly, I don't feel as nervous as I typically would before anything like this. And I think that's because I have been stepping out of my comfort zone. I just wish I didn't volunteer for this though. I know that sounds bad because this is also a good thing for them. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't want to do it now. I prefer to stay home anyway. But it is what it is. Hopefully they like me. Hopefully they learn something. They have me coming in at some point in December to teach a class on credit and debit, I believe. I said yes, but I'll see how I feel. Maybe after today I'll be like, oh, that was awesome, and I'll feel really good about it. But right now I just feel I do have a massage later today though. Did that on purpose because I'll be out in Atlanta, and the guy I go to for my massages is in Decatur. I slept fine, but I don't think I slept enough, I suppose. I do have kind of a headache on the left side. I know it's probably because I'm stressed about this. I know that I have to talk in front of a group of people. I'm going to expect it to get worse today, unfortunately. Okay, I am on the Zoom call right now. It's almost 7 a.m. They had me am I muted? Yeah. They had me test where I'm sitting and the audio and stuff. And they said it's gonna the panel is gonna start at 7:15. I still don't know exactly what they're gonna ask me. I don't know who I'm talking to. It's I think a Middle Eastern news station. Let me see. Al Jazeera Media Network. From what I could tell, the website was pretty big. This will be pretty cool. It will at least be content for me to repurpose, I'm assuming, or at least share, and we'll see. Oh, on YouTube they have 14.9 million followers. I made some coffee. I was thinking like maybe I shouldn't have coffee today since I'll be nervous talking in front of people, but I mean I don't have to teach until 10 a.m. So I'll probably leave here at like 8:30 or so. Honey's sleeping right now, and hopefully, I believe the call's gonna be like 25 minutes. Hopefully Sebastian stays sleeping as well as Honey, because usually Honey likes to act out when, oh, speaking of Honey, actually before, so let me finish what I was saying. Honey likes to act out, like if you're on a call or if you're like not giving her attention. It's the morning time though, so she's sleepy, but she'll like throw her toys around and be really loud while you're on calls. But somebody commented on one of my recent videos, like, oh my God, please do your research on that type of dog. They've unalived and attacked so many people. They said that about Honey. Like, and I was like, you're commenting the wrong shit on, like, you're commenting the wrong shit on this channel. Like, that's the wrong channel to do that on. Like, y'all would have been real unhappy if you saw Dita, who I was fostering a few years ago. We also had a pit bull as a pet. Like, so the thing is, Honey is not even like actual pit bull. Like, she definitely has some pit bull in her. But she's pretty small. Like, her head is small and her mouth is small compared to, like, you know, if you think of Dita, who was more of like a bully, or even just a regular pit bull who has like more of the square jaw. I love pit bulls, but I'm also very cautious of pit bulls and all dogs in general, like big dogs, because especially more recently and here in the States, like dog attacks are more prevalent. Honey, I am not concerned about whatsoever. I never like test that, obviously. Like, I'm not gonna do something stupid to where if she were to attack me, like, it could be bad, of course, but she's not like that. But no, with any dogs, like, I don't go up to random dogs. If I see a dog on the street these days, I don't try. In the past, I would always try and save them. Like, it's not very often that I see these dogs anyway, but I am very cautious. Like, I won't approach dogs, not trusting of them. They do scare me at the end of the day. So I am very aware of pit bulls and all dogs, and I know that there are attacks, but that is not as common as like they're making it sound. That was actually pretty cool, y'all. So it was like a legit, like, it looked like a legit news station, and the girl was like, we could see the studio. And okay, so what I didn't know, let me think back to when the girl first reached out to me. She was just asking me questions, whatever, and she mentioned that this would be like a panel thing. And then the other day she asked me, do I know anybody who's paying down their debt, or like who use social media to help get like financial education? And I was like, oh, Michael from Midlife Money Moves. He's also one of my clients and a friend at this point. And so I reached out to him and I told him, I gave the lady his contact info, and he was on the panel. Like, I did not know he was going to be on there. So we could see inside the studio. It was just me on the Zoom call though, and then I could see the studio, and it was a really cool system. So I could see myself on the screen, but also Michael, and then this guy Joe from the UK, who is like a financial advisor over there. And yeah, it was just really cool. I did not expect for Michael to be on there. She was saying that she wanted to reach out to him for him to film like short video content, but that was really fun. It was a bit intimidating because it was very legit, and yeah, it was like being on live television. I do not think it was live though. They were talking to us as if it wasn't, and then they made it like they pulled in social media, like different TikToks and Dave Ramsey's video. They asked me how I feel about Dave Ramsey. Yeah, so that was really, really cool, and I'm hoping we'll see that soon. Yeah, and I'm glad Michael was on there. I'm glad I mentioned him because he was very good at it. He's very well spoken. Like, he knows how to be on camera and that sort of thing. So that was very fun. Okay, let's see how far. It's cold in here. It's gonna be in the 70s today though. Yeah, 34 minutes. I do need to film a video today. Sorry if y'all can hear. I do need to film a video today because it's gonna be a sponsored post, Mint Mobile, And I need to get that to them like ASAP because Thanksgiving. I'm also doing a giveaway in that video. Not that that matters, but I do need to like set up the form. So yeah, maybe when I come, I'm skipping the gym today because I went yesterday on Sunday and did leg day, which I typically don't train on Sundays, definitely not lifting. So yeah, I'm not going to the gym today because I knew I was getting my massage and I didn't want to work out after, but also I blocked off my whole day because I was like, I knew I'd be stressed about this morning and like having to teach, and I was like, after that, I just kind of want to like have my time to myself to do whatever I need to do, but also to kind of rot on the couch. Hoping to finish my book today. I am reading All In, which is the 3rd book in the Natural series. I am almost done. This is all I have left. So probably like 70 pages, not even. I like these books, but I think they're like, there's really no bad reviews for those books, and I think it's just interesting because I don't think they're that good. Like, they're good, but nothing that's like, I don't know, for some reason, trying to guess who the bad person is, who the murderer is, because every book is based off of like these serial killers. It's usually somebody that you don't know. So in every other mystery or thriller type of book that I read, it's like you are introduced to all these characters and you're like, it's probably that person. You learn a lot about those characters, you know? But in these situations, sometimes there's no there's no way for you to even begin to guess who it is because of how they set it up, if that makes sense. That's how I feel about it anyway. So to me, it's not as like, who is it? Like, I just want to know what happens. I don't want to know what happens. Like, that's how I feel with Frida McFadden books or other mysteries. All right, let's go. I have arrived. My headache has progressed. We're gonna be all right. Just trying to drink a lot of water, but I don't want to have to like pee in the middle of teaching. I am early though. It's 9:30. I'll probably go up there. Might as well. Drive wasn't bad. There was a little bit of traffic. But yeah, because this is going toward the airport and not going down like headed to actual Atlanta, the traffic isn't as bad. Okay, wish me luck, y'all, even though this will already be done. By the time this video gets up, I'll keep you posted. Of course, I'm so nervous. I'm not that nervous. So typically before having to do any sort of presentation or whatever, I feel this like pit in my stomach, you know, that like nervous feeling. If I think about it, I'll feel that like drop in my stomach, and I haven't been feeling that, which is good. And I was telling Sebastian that this morning, and I really think it's because I've been putting myself into these uncomfortable situations, things that don't make me feel comfortable, you know, and I think that is very important to do, and I'm glad I've been doing it. So like interviewing people on the Beltline, going up to strangers, asking them, can I ask you money questions, blah blah blah, like that has helped. Plus doing these sales calls that I've been doing, the discovery calls, that makes me nervous, but each time I push past that nervousness because I have to, you know. So I am proving to myself that it is not so scary to just put yourself out there. And I think that's why I don't feel as nervous, though I am nervous for sure. When it comes to things like this, there's much more pressure, you know, and I just want to make sure I cover all the important things, don't miss anything. I also tend to, my lips have been weird lately. I also tend to like stutter and stuff or mess up my words, and I've gotten better at kind of just pausing if I do that and then correcting myself or just continuing. So yeah, it's just a work in progress. Oh, also another news update on my health, because in my last vlog I was talking about how I was getting more stomach aches. It was definitely the food I was eating. So I was eating like bell peppers, squash, and then zucchini, yellow squash and zucchini. I was cooking them, of course, but I think it was just too much. Like I was eating a lot of it each day. Plus I was making my tofu scramble with spinach and tomatoes. They were cooked as well, but I think it was just too many vegetables for my body. So lately I switched back to having avocado toast, homemade bread included in that, and that has helped, like getting just back to what I was eating before in my broccoli. So that's good news. Okay, I am now at Sprouts in the parking lot. I just did some shopping on Honor Active as the Black Friday sale launched at 12. So I had the items in my cart and was able to, that was easy. I prefer when websites do that, so I don't have to like you know, fight for what I already, y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, I just did some damage on Honor Active, honestly. That's a workout brand. But yeah, that went pretty well, I would say. I feel pretty good about how I presented. I think there were a couple of things that I left off that I like wanted to talk about, but I am pretty happy with how I presented. You can see, maybe you can't, yes you can. Y'all know I have rosacea, but like when I'm flustered at all or nervous, or if I have a headache, my face turns red, even more red, which is embarrassing, but it is what it is. I'm pretty proud of myself for doing that, and I feel like I could do it again. The only thing that's a bummer is the people. There were probably 20 people in there. It was actually more people than I expected, and they're kind of forced to be there because of the program that they're in, and so because of that, I feel they're not as engaged. There's definitely a couple of people that are more interested about learning how to budget, and they'll listen and they'll take it seriously, but for the most part, the people there are just there to check off a box, you know, and I don't know, that makes it kind of like not as fun. So I know that I do want to teach webinars and stuff for my own stuff, like build it for my business, and so I can attract clients and all of that. Sorry, I have like this mucus that is, that's so gross, but it's blocking how I speak right now. But yeah, I want to teach people who actually want to be there, you know? That would be ideal. I will continue this at least for some time. I don't know, I'll definitely give it a shot. I think I mentioned this already, but they have me teaching a class in December on credit and debt. Beyond that though, this did require some work from me, like I would say a few hours of work, because I updated the PowerPoints. I didn't have to update the PowerPoints, but I just didn't like what they were covering. Like some things to me were irrelevant or out of like just didn't make sense to talk about, so I took those out and put in kind of what I think fit better, which they were fine with. But yeah, so it did require some work, and now that I've had that one, like I really just want to teach the budgeting one. And then she did ask if I can do the credit and debt, so I guess I'll do that, see how that goes. Maybe I'll just teach the 2 classes, and really this is going to be like a once a month thing at this point, maybe not even, just depends on what they need. But I'm gonna go in, get some groceries. I don't need much, it's stuff for Thanksgiving, and I'm a little bit concerned because I'm gonna have it sit in the car for a few hours, but it should be fine, you know? And then I'm gonna go to the parking lot where my massage is at and probably film a video there, because over here it's sunny and really hot, so. Plus that parking lot is much more empty than over here. Got what I needed to at Sprouts. That was really hard to resist the urge to buy all the pumpkin and peppermint things that are vegan. Like there's Sprouts is just beautiful. I did buy though these, just 2 of them, 2 vegan pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. I ate one in the Sprouts parking lot. Wow, so good. I was thinking like, why? I just don't understand why more pastries can't be vegan. Like it doesn't taste, it tastes just as good, you know? And for example, we go to Revolution Donuts here in Atlanta, and those donuts are the best, like the vegan ones specifically. People aren't even vegan and they prefer those donuts, you know? So why not just make everything that can be vegan, vegan? I understand with meat and stuff, that's different. Like you're probably better off eating real meat versus artificial meat, you know? The reason I will eat that is because I don't want to eat an animal, you know, and I understand that not everybody needs to be vegan, but more things can be made vegan for probably cheaper, and it's going to taste the same. I don't really want to film. It's almost 1 o'clock. The problem is I do need to pee. The other problem is this lighting. I was thinking this would be more shaded, but it's not, and it's hot, so I have the AC on, so I'll have to leave my car on. But I also have a headache, so really I just want to take a nap. That was something else I was going to mention. Last time I got a massage, I did the same thing. Last time I got a massage, I went out to Frontline to shadow a class that was in October, and then after a couple hours later, well, I was filming, and then a couple hours later I had my massage, and I did that intentionally so I didn't have to drive back and forth, you know. but I filmed that time and I had a very bad headache. And I have a headache again. Like while I got the massage last time, that helped while I was getting the massage, but after the fact, I felt awful. Like it's like it almost made it worse, but I think it was just from the day. I'm hoping it doesn't get that bad. It's really just focused right here, and then a bit, like I'm just feeling a little tight in my neck, but hopefully with the massage it'll help. Use my little tripod and set it up here. Then I gotta get my laptop out. I'm gonna be filming my budget for December, and I need to use my hotspot. Okay, I did end up moving locations again because it was too hot. I don't know if I filmed that, but I did film. That's all good. Last time I had like my laptop and everything. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm distracted. Okay. I hate that noise. I need to disconnect my phone from the car. I can't stand that. Obviously I want Spotify on there, but I hate the last time I left my laptop and everything in my trunk, in the trunk of my car, but while I was in the middle of my massage, I remember getting so stressed out, like, wait, what if somebody broke into my car and takes everything? Like, that is my life in this bag here, you know? I had my wallet with me and stuff, but I was like, my camera's in there. So I'm gonna bring it all in this time, is what I'm getting at. I'm just here editing. Yeah, oh, this battery's gonna die. I want to be vlogging when things aren't so like, I don't know, just documenting all the things. So I am currently editing. It's 8:20 p.m. and I still have a bit of a headache. I was wearing my ice cap, whatever you call this. It doesn't stay cold for that long. I do freeze it, but then it like hurts. It's so cold that I can't wear it for 5 minutes. So then I have to like wait, and then I put it on and it's only cold for like 5 minutes. So, but it did seem to help a bit. And I'm really just doing the raw cuts basically on this video, or the rough cuts, whatever you want to call it. And then I'll probably finish in the morning, because it's not like I'm going to completely finish. I'll be able to send this over to Mint Mobile. But I do have to finish by tomorrow morning so I can get this to them, since it's a holiday week and they need to approve it. I really did want to come home and just kind of rot on the couch and finish my book, because I did not get to reading it at all. Still have what I showed y'all this morning. Hey y'all. Happy Tuesday. It's not that cold right now, so I don't think I'll need this. It's a little hot pad. I got some new sweatpants from Hollister. Love the color, love the feel. They were $19, I think. I think my battery died last night, and I was talking to y'all, about to put all my jewelry on. I took it off for my massage yesterday. And I have a client call in 11:07. But yeah, am I good? I'm not good. I have a client call in 11:07. I have a client call in 7 minutes. I didn't have a great start to the morning. That's okay. Oh, I was saying, because last night I was like, oh, I think I'll curl my hair, because I got these heatless curler things. But I was just like, no, I'm not feeling it, because I had a headache. I still have a headache, unfortunately. Now, I know that I talk about my headaches kind of frequently, but that's because they're a big part of my life too. But as of lately, I don't get headaches very often, because I use those Breathe Right strips every night. I don't miss a night. It's kind of expensive, honestly, to keep, like, I have to buy them every month, basically. And then I take riboflavin. I think that's how you pronounce it. In addition to a B complex vitamin. So lots of vitamin B and extra riboflavin, which does help. But the reason I have a headache is because I was nervous to lead that workshop yesterday. And it just hasn't gone away. Yeah, so I have this client call at 11:15. He is a month-to-month client. And then tonight I have a discovery call, as well as another client call, existing client. And unfortunately, I forgot to block off my evening for tomorrow, which I wish I would have because it's the day before Thanksgiving. And I am planning on like cooking a few things, baking a few things in prep for Thanksgiving. So I did block off the bulk of my afternoon, but then somebody booked a discovery call at like 8:15 p.m. because I had forgotten to block it in time. So, okay, I have 5 minutes. Did I show y'all my new planner yet? I don't think I did. I showed y'all when I was ordering it, but it came in the mail. Look how beautiful. So this is my current planner. Did the same, I think I did the same font, didn't I? 2024 to 2025. Obviously this is way more neutral, but still books, and then way more colorful. Love it. I haven't ordered my notebook yet. I'll order that next month. And I did go with the goal spread. So it looks like this on the inside, which I really like because it has this spot for tracking habits. And then I can still put like to-do lists each day, as well as I always like write which video I'm planning to upload or whatever is happening that day. And then I like this section here so I can put my like everything I need to do for the week, or kind of just like a brain dump, and yeah, spread it out throughout the week when I'm gonna do it. I love these planners, they're so cute. And this one came with more stickers. I don't know that the other ones, there's like goal stickers. Oof, I started planning my goals, y'all. That's business goals. Then I started personal goals and some money goals. Exciting. Okay, let me open this up to today. Unfortunately, I still have a headache. It's also, this is very crooked, sorry. It's also now cold in my office, which is annoying. I need to film Transfer Tuesday. I don't have much that I can transfer. I've honestly done quite a bit of Black Friday shopping this year. Definitely went well over budget. I did buy some Skims. I bought Hollister, Honor Active, as well as Alphalete. I bought so far, oh, I'm not gonna buy anymore, but I did buy 4 books total. One off of Amazon for like $6 something, and then Target has buy 2, get 1 free. I actually had a $20 Target gift card though, so I bought 3 books for $3.23. I have to go pick 2 of them up today. The other one wasn't in stock at the store, so they're gonna ship it. What else did I buy? I think that's it. But definitely over budget. I did end up returning 1 thing, so I am gonna get some money back. Oh, I cannot get this headache to go away. It's so frustrating. I don't think I said it, but I did finish the book All In this morning. I don't even know what to rate it. I don't know, those books are good. I just like, they're not books that I would be like, you have to read them, they're so good, you know? Like I wouldn't be upset if I didn't read them, type of thing. Like they're not bad. Trying to decide between, actually I kind of want to read this too. The Shadows We Hide. There's just so many books I want to read. I don't know. The Shadows We Hide, I'll wait. So I think I'll do Legends and Lattes because, is her name Alyssa? Let me see. I know she makes book content. Well-Traveled Books. She was saying that this is one of her favorite reads. What'd she say? Legends and Lattes is one of my favorite books that I read last year. I hope you enjoy it. And I remember her talking about it in one of her videos and saying like that I was excited to read it because I remember she gave a good review of it. Ever since I saw the cover of it, I was like, I want to read that. It's so cute. Definitely is a cozy fantasy. About to go to the gym. And I just took a power nap. Honestly, like my brain isn't even working properly because of this headache. And you know, for whatever reason, I seem to always be vlogging when I get these headaches. Like I promise they've been reduced. Like it's not usually this bad. All right, I'm gonna first do Ellen Eskins. This is the second book. Joe Talbert is the main character, and the first book is The Life We Bury. I've already read that. Then The Shadows We Hide. After that is The Stolen Hours. I really liked the first one, so I liked the characters. So I'm gonna go with this one. Then I'll probably read Legends and Lattes. Okay, so that took longer. Ooh, took longer than expected. I got 2 boxes of vegan mac. This is one of the only things, well, we don't make vegan turkey from scratch. This year we bought field roast. Typically we've always gotten the Gardein, like holiday roast. I don't know, it's just so small and it kind of gets dry. You have to cook it for a really long time and then the bottom gets burnt and hard. So we wanted to try something different this year. So we got the cranberry harvest one, I think, from Field Roast. And then we don't make the vegan mac and cheese from scratch. I do prefer Annie's vegan mac shells. It's like a pumpkin. The powder is like a pumpkin powder instead of this cheddar flavor. But I completely forgot it at Sprouts. That was my fault. So just got it at Target because, wow, they bent it. Right now, I said this earlier, Target is buy 2, get 1 free on books, and I had 2 $10 gift cards from FinCon. Actually, a guy won them at FinCon, and he lives in Dubai, and he was like, you can have these. I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna buy books with that. And he's also, we are creating a mastermind for our businesses, and he's gonna be in it along with a few other people. But anyways, I bought Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak. I probably butchered that last name, but I've heard a lot of great things about this author, also about this book, but I have no clue what it's about. It's much bigger than I was expecting it to be, and I know that there's like the creepy drawings in it, so I am definitely intrigued. And then I got Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. I like how this feels. It's very flimsy. Do y'all see that? Ooh, wow. Nice book. That is, I don't think I've ever had a book that felt like this. Do you see the difference? Is this weird? Do you see the difference? This is very stiff. It doesn't, like, look at the difference in that. It feels so good. Love how this feels. Okay, anywho, this has been on like my Amazon wish list for a while. I've heard a lot of good things about this series, and I'm trying not to, when it comes to series in the past, I would always buy like the whole entire box set, and I'm trying not to do that because what if I don't like it? So always start with the first one, and then if I like it, I can continue. But yeah, I've heard good things about this. Now, I said it's buy 2, get 1 free. They did not have the Coworker in stock by Frida McFadden, so I think that will be delivered today at some point, or tomorrow. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But now that I don't have enough food in my body to work out, let's go work out. Hey, ooh, look at this lighting. She's here, she's here. I did just have my 2, hello. I had a discovery call. They were actually a referral, so that's cool. And then I had a client call. Both went well. Frida McFadden, the Coworker. As y'all know, huge fan of Frida McFadden. Her book is just good for, her books are just good for, like, if you want fast-paced, you're not in the mood for reading, just read Frida McFadden and you'll finish it in 2 days. That's my take on it. Just don't go into it thinking about anything, though. I think at this point everybody's read a Frida McFadden, but you can't think about them. None of them make sense. The characters suck, but she's just so great. And I started reading this at the gym. So far, good. I'm gonna try putting these in my hair. Heatless Overnight Flexi Rods. They're kind of thick, which is good. All right, I don't have the best angle, but it'll work. So they have you brush forward. You wanna come in, honey? I did a pretty big chunk. Let me brush my hair first. Hello. Okay, they didn't take in that much hair. Oh, honey's here. Welcome. You wanna do your hair too? This is honestly like the thinnest part of my hair. Like, I have so many baby hairs here. Okay, they put forward. Okay, that looks good. Okay. I think this also is to be rolled forward. I have too much hair for this. I don't know what to do. Okay. I feel like my hair is too long for this. Oh my god, y'all. Okay. It's not working in my brain. I don't know what to do. Okay. I'm about to freak out. I'm confused. Why does it look like that? That's pissing me off. Okay. That. Would that work? It's as good as I'm gonna get it, I think. I don't know. We'll see in the morning if I keep this in. This kind of hurts. Might be too tight. I don't know what to do though. This is not the comfiest thing to sleep in, I will say. I need to shower and I don't want to wear this. Like, all this hair's hanging out, so. Moment of truth. Okay. Oh, it feels good to take it out. I don't think this worked. Oh, that's nice. So I wanted the front to be curled like that. I need to straighten. I have cowlick, so yeah. I mean, it's like soft waves. Yeah. I mean, no heat. It kind of looks like a blowout. I have really these cowlicks. It's kind of nice. I think you have to have shorter hair and more layers. Not as good as I was expecting, but I do like, I don't know, I need to make my bangs a little shorter. I think that was kind of a fail though. This is where my hair's at now that I've showered. I mean, it still has the curl. That's gonna fall throughout the day. My hair is just too long. I am gonna keep them though because I like what it's doing for, like, if I flip, like, you see that volume? Hopefully that lasts, even if I flip to the other side. Like, I love that look. Always have. So I like the curl, at least at the top. Like, I'll probably keep on doing just that top one because that one is the most comfortable of the other. Like, the other two were pretty uncomfortable to sleep with. And I feel like I could do that top roll during the day. Like, you could just wear it for a few hours and have this, like, a little bit more volume to your hair. And then I do need to trim my bangs. Like, I want these a bit shorter again. So if I do that, then that will make this look even better, I think. So, not a complete fail, but I guess it doesn't really work if you have too long of hair. All right. My hair has there's no curl in it whatsoever. It's now, I think it's like 1 o'clock. I did have filmed a podcast this morning. Did have a discovery call. Oh, you guys didn't even see me. Discovery call. We just went for a walk. Got a hair tie. It's time to start cooking. Here's the status of the kitchen. It's all messed up. Right now, I have cornbread in the oven. Sebastian did go to Walmart for me and buy some more cornmeal because I only had like half a cup and I needed a full cup. I'm using Nora Cook's recipe. Actually, every recipe is from Nora Cook's, except for I made some vegan Caesar dressing. This is from Loving It Vegan. And then these pumpkin pie cookies from Nora Cook's. Look how cute they are. They're not cooked yet. Got to put them in there, but I need the temperature to be less than 400. And then under here is some dough. I had to knead that by hand, which took like 10 minutes. My shoulders are still sore. And that probably has just a few more minutes left of rising. I don't know. It's still got to rise, and then I have to cut it into smaller pieces. That's going to be like some dinner rolls. But yeah, there's like a whole bunch of the pumpkin pie filling still left, but that's what I'm going with. First batch is out. I want to try it. Still warm.
Yeah.
It's still like it needs to, you know when they sit out longer, they cook a little more? What would you rate that?
The fly? We're recording it.
What would you rate that? Aftertaste? It's very buttery.
8.7.
Okay.
8.8.
It needs a little something, like maybe missing salt.
A little salt. You need kosher salt. You need like the big, thick kosher salt.
I could eat all those right now though.
Prep the dough, prep the dough.
It's been rising for half an hour. Supposed to punch it apparently. Hey y'all, it's 7:42 Wednesday. Feeling a little bit overwhelmed. So first of all, I have a discovery call at 8:15, which is fine. Ordered from Alpha Lee. I have, I think, 3 more pairs of shorts coming. Got this sangria color. Awesome. My favorite shorts. This is a very pretty color. Did get a pair of Nikes. This girl at the gym was wearing these and I was like, what shoes are those? And she showed me a photo. These are them. These are the Nike V2K Run, I believe. Yep, V2K Run. And they were so cute. So she had the brown, I think it might have been these. They kind of look like it, but I don't know. This is like a violet color. I don't know if you can tell. And then some like yellow detail. Also the material, I kept checking because this looks like suede, but it's not. Like it says all synthetic upper. Let me just double check though, because I don't buy any leather or anything. Anyway, I think the girl had like white with brown, but those were much more expensive. And also I already have like white, brown, neutral color sneakers, so I got those. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed because I am going to my sister's house for Thanksgiving and then going to my dad's. So there's that, but then I'm staying at my sister's house for 3 nights to watch the dogs, and I don't know, I'm just overwhelmed like packing all this stuff. And because I'm realizing too, like, okay, so I have to pack all the Thanksgiving stuff, all the food that I made and all the food that I'm bringing. Also having to pack all my clothes, of course. The annoying part is hygiene products, my skincare. It's like literally taking a trip. And then I have to bring all my work stuff too, because I need to work while I'm there. I even have like 2 client calls on Friday, which I don't typically take client calls on Friday, but that's just how things worked for this week. I need to do all that. And also there's a whole pile of dishes in the sink, like piles cut from me cooking. And it's like big bowls and greasy because of the butter and oil I used. So I'm gonna have this discovery call. Did I show you my case, by the way? I don't think I did. Isn't it cute? This is from Pila, the same as this, from my Google Pixel. This one is still available. for all different types of phones. But look how cute this is. And it matches with the orange of the phone. You see the orange kitty, and then there's some like orange pots. I thought it was so precious. And then it was like buy one, get one free. So I got the screen protector. It was like a liquid. I'm kind of iffy about that. Like, I'm not too sure. I did put it on. They said, like, if your phone cracks or whatever while you have that on and a peel case, then they will fix your phone. But, like, I don't really trust that. I take pretty good care of my phone, but I think I probably will eventually get an actual screen protector. The other thing, too, that I thought was kind of, like, defeats the purpose, because I really like the Pila brand, right? Because these are, I don't know if they're recycled, but they at least are compostable, more eco-friendly from my understanding. However, they were having this Black Friday sale that was like buy 3 get 3 free or something, or like buy 2 get 2. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was basically you buying a whole bunch of cases, and I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose, you know? So when I purchased this case, they were having that deal going on. It was like early Black Friday, and I was like, okay, I guess I can get however many cases and then get some free. But I'm like, I don't want multiple cases. Like, the whole point is me to consume less material. That's their whole purpose of their brand. So I thought that was kind of weird that they were doing that. But yeah, that's my thought on that. I mean, I'm still obviously gonna support them because I think what they're doing is better than other phone cases, but I'm the type of person who just leaves the same case on their phone. I guess I can talk a bit about how I prep for these discovery calls. So if you don't know, I am a financial coach. So I have these discovery calls that people can book, and it's a free 45-minute call with me. And really, it's not like I'm gonna help much with your finances. There's some calls where I'll end up saying like, oh, if we work together, I would do this, or I would sometimes give tips during calls, just depending on the situation. But I do have a form that people fill out. There's a number of questions. I ask which financial situation fits you best, and then it's multiple choice. Do you use US dollars? Because there's been some people who have booked a call and they're like in Africa, and I can't help with that just because I'm not familiar with finances elsewhere. What is your monthly take-home pay after taxes and other deductions? And then how much total debt do you have? What type of debt do you have, if applicable? Are you willing to invest in yourself if you feel it's the right fit? And actually I adjusted that recently because I put, this is a low 4-figure investment, payment plans available. Are you willing to invest in yourself if you feel it's the right fit? And they can just say like yes, no, or a sentence. And then how quickly are you looking to improve your finances? And then I have multiple choice, which is either like right away, in the next few months, not at all. So with those questions, I'm typically able to tell if somebody will maybe be a good fit for my program. And transparently, I have significantly increased my rates that I charge people. And honestly, I'm so glad I did this because, and this is going to be a LinkedIn post soon, because I paid my LinkedIn coach, and technically he's like, I don't even care about the LinkedIn side of it. It's really just coaching in general at this point. And I have one more call with him actually. I paid him $3,500, right? That's a lot of money. Definitely a lot of money for me. I felt weird doing that. But ever since I've done that, like, my life has changed dramatically, I feel, at least with my business, because he encouraged me to increase my rates. I started these discovery calls that inspired me to start getting more uncomfortable with everything that I'm doing. It really sparked this motivation in me, and I just started getting shit done. And I realized that me putting $3,500 into this coach, I realized the value of myself as a coach, because everything that you want to know about everything is on the internet. I can go and find everything I need to know about business on the internet. I can go and find everything I need to know about LinkedIn on the internet. You can find everything about finances that you need to know about finances on the internet. But when you work with somebody who is an expert in something that you want to improve upon, then it's just so much faster, and also they're holding you accountable and keeping you motivated. And I'm realizing with finances, like, even if you work with me for 3 months, 3 months, 4 months, whatever the case may be, I have a lot of clients at this point who are going on a year plus, like that is a lifelong change. You are developing habits with me by budgeting, by tracking, by, you know, learning about investments, all these different things with finances. And we don't need to work together long term. You know, you can take what you learn from me throughout I offer a 12-week program now, and take that information and just continue to explode your finances. And that is well worth, you know, $1,500, $2,500 in my opinion, obviously. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. It's 8:30 in the morning, headed to my sister's house. It takes like 45 minutes to get there. I still need to make Caesar salad. So really it's just chopping up the romaine lettuce and then throwing the dried bread in there. Still need to bake the dinner rolls and then make the mac and cheese. So yeah, just getting there a little bit earlier so I can get started on everything. Then I think my sister still has a couple of things to put together as well. It does not feel like Thanksgiving. It never really does anymore. My car is loaded with all my stuff. It's also pretty warm right now, but the temperature is going to drop pretty significantly over the next few days. Like we're going to be in the 20s, which is annoying, but alrighty.
Things. Gotta open up everything.
True. It's okay. My videos are never formal.
Is that air conditioner?
Yes,
Cornbread.
it's hot. If you guys get too cold.
Ta-da.
Ew.
Ooh.
Oh, thanks. This looks so good. Oh, I smell it now. I'm back home with Miss Honey Bunny. My hair's in a clip. Hi! She's been standing up here for like a few minutes. I think she missed me. You gonna be off today? You won't be off today? Cause you're stinky. You're a stinky girl. Oh, baby. Okay, don't put it up there. You miss me? I am wrapping up editing this video back home. Last couple of days were a little crazy, kind of stressful, but good now back home. And I don't know, I'm just not in the greatest mood, so I'm hoping to just edit this. I do have a couple of emails to respond to read, whatever. I did go grocery shopping on my way home, and I'll probably go for a walk or something. But yeah, gonna get this video up, and then after that, oh, I did finish, let me talk about that before I go. I did finish The Shadows We Hide, and I liked the first book better. In this one, I didn't like the decisions that Joe made throughout the book, the main character, and I feel like it was just a little bit slower. The ending of it was pretty good, and like I was interested in what actually happened, the truth behind everything, but yeah, not as good as the first one. I've heard the third one is the best of all of them, but we shall see. But I did finish it this morning, and now I might go to Legends and Lattes, but I also kind of want to stick with mystery thrillers and go to hidden pictures, but haven't decided yet. I'll make that decision. I'll make that decision at some point today so I can start reading. But yeah, I'm gonna try to just get some work done. It's almost 12 p.m. and then I really kind of just want to make some time for rest today. Oh, I do need to meal prep as well because it is Sunday. But thank you all so much for watching. I know this video was super long, so if you stuck around for this long, I really appreciate it, and I will see you in my next one.